because this is stuff that everyone needs to know. First thing is that some of us, like this is what me and Amber were just discussing, and Jen has had a lot of issues with this on her end too. For some reason, the coach, when you do share a cart to enroll a coach right now, it is being really, really fussy. And so what Brigida told me to have you guys do if you are enrolling a coach from this point on is to actually screenshot what you have sent to that coach with her email in it. So that when you talk to coach relations or whatever, you can actually send them that picture. Like, here, look, like it shows that it was sent. It shows her email right here. Like it shows what's in the cart. So she said to screenshot that or like take a picture of it from your desktop, however you're doing that. So know that there will probably be issues with coach enrollment right now for a minute. The good news is I'm getting a lot of those problems from you. So that means you guys are enrolling a lot of coaches. So I'm not mad. I'm not even mad right now. Or at least you're like getting, you're seeing some traction, which is super awesome. The next thing, and I'm going to do a Facebook poll so that you guys can like think on this for a little bit. We're supposed to have a coach sneak peek on Facebook tomorrow, but I'm open to two different things. We can either do a coach sneak peek starting at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, where I do the normal stuff, where I come in and go live about different things, and I post videos about how we get paid and how, like, what our compensation plan is like. Or we can do it as a team call, like just one call where you invite someone, and if they miss it, you just send them the recording link. If we do the team call that way, what I would do is allow you guys, like, as you know, like I'll just share my story of how I got started with coaching. And then I would give you guys like 3 or 4 minutes to share how you got started, whoever wants to share. You don't have to, but if you want to, you can share on that call. So it would be like a team call feel for these people who are interested. They don't have to talk at all. We're not going to ask them questions, but they can choose to ask questions in the chat. And I'll be explaining like the compensation plan and all of that. And I'll keep it very brief, considering the fact that some of us may be sharing our stories. So there's that. So I'm going to let you guys vote on that in the Facebook message later today. I don't really care either way. Either way is fine with me. But here's what I wanted to talk to you guys about today. And it is the fact that yesterday I was at, I have a few things that I'm always like willing to talk about with you guys, but my sister and I yesterday had a play date with our kids. And she is nursing right now. She's got a 3-month-old and she's starving 24/7. And so she's tried Shakeology nursing, but it's got too many greens in it and it hurts her. It gives her baby gas. So she can't do Shakeology right now. But she was starving. And I was like, well, here, let's see what I have in my bag. And I had a Beach Bar. And this was not like, I did not set this up. But I had a Beach Bar and I handed it to her. It was the cherry almond one. And she was like, okay, I'll try it. Like, that's how like everyone is with any products, you know? She's like, okay, I'll try it. It sounds kind of good. So she starts eating it and she was like, what is this again? And I was like, it's a Beach Bar. Like it's our protein bar. And by the end of it, she goes, Lauren, that's really good. Like that was really, really good. And I was like, yeah. And it has 10 grams of protein and it has hardly any carbs. Like it counts in our food plan, it counts as half a red and half a yellow, which is half protein, half carb. And I was like, seriously, the peanut butter one, I think it's just peanut pieces in it, not actual peanut butter, but it seriously satisfies my Snickers cravings. Like I feel like I'm eating a candy bar, right, Amber? It's so good. And so, I try never to be pushy and like just explain all about these products, but like, guys, we have serious, awesome products. So I wanted to just do like a quick showcase of what we have and why I think they're important. So I'm not going to go in depth on anything, but I'm going to give you an overview on the things that I personally have used and loved and why I stand behind them. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and I wanted to show you where to get this. First of all, where I'm getting all this information is in the coach back office. It's probably going to make me sign in. Go to Grow My Business and Product Tools and Shareable Media. Holy, Shareable Media. So when you click on that, please don't make me sign in, please. Okay. here is everything, okay? Anything that we offer as coaches is in here. And which these, like Transform 20 sticks out, Lift 4 sticks out. But if you go down here to other fitness product toolkits, every single workout program has a toolkit. And then you guys also know that every single workout program has like a challenge group guide for you to work off of as well. So anyways, I wanted to go over just the basics. So the first thing I want to talk about that's all over the place right now is the ultimate portion fix. So most of us have our crap figured out. Like we know how to read her, fixate guide. We know how the containers work. But this really is going to give us an in-depth look. I think the last time I checked, but I could be wrong, for US, it's $149 to get certified in this, but it's for life, as far as I can remember. So you get certified, but what she does is like she doesn't just show you how to use the containers. She shares why. She shares like when and if you would need to make modifications to it. I am like hands down, like this is something I will be purchasing because I'm so pumped about it. Plus I kind of worship Autumn. It's kind of a problem. But anyway, she has taken Portion Fix, which has worked for me for 3 years because what it is macros that meet your needs to not only burn fat, but also tone up. It does both at the same time. Obviously there are times where I move up and down in calorie brackets depending on my goals, but like it works every single time. And so here are all the things that will be included in it. They're going to bring this daily logbook into basically every program from now on because people are really digging that, where they get like printed out papers like we do with Transform 20 where you can literally just log your day. I liked it for about 2 weeks and then I went back to the app, but a lot of people are still using their books and really, really love it. So it will come with that. Here's what's really cool is this 75 healthy lunch ideas for kids. Autumn wrote that. I remember when I first started with Beachbody, she wrote that book like 3 years ago. And I guess Beachbody finally talked her out of it to where like she sold it to Beachbody, to offer it in this way. So that's going to be really exciting. Huge. I mean, all of us have moms that want to know how to feed their kids because it just seems like such a scary, impossible thing. For some reason, I'm like, I just eat carrots, so they eat carrots. Like that's how I function. But a lot of moms can't wrap their head around the fact that like you can make healthy lunches that your kids are actually going to eat. So I'm really pumped about that. And then she showed a difference between this and 2B Mindset. Basically, the ultimate portion fix this is how I describe it. The ultimate portion fix is for type A people who really want to get down to the nitty gritty. 2B Mindset is our type B people who want to be more abstract and don't want any type of, they don't want to be told they can't eat more, but it does it in a way that is a healthy way of they can eat more. So basically it's just type B and type A mindset difference there. So anyways, and then Shakeology fits in. I'm not going to read all this to you guys, but like this is a good way to market it. All of these have any product guide has retailing tips, which you can go to and create really good posts off of that for your social media feed. If you don't want your emotions to dictate your food choices, if you already know about portion control, but you want to go to the next level. Literally you can create 5 posts based off of this information right here without scaring people off. Okay, the next thing, once again, not going to go in super depth with this because you guys know where to find the resources, but I did want to share about Shakeology really quick because one thing that I think we get really confused on is the difference between Shakeology and just a regular protein shake. So the difference here, and the main part is, there are so many protein shakes out on the market, but not very many of them are very clean. What I mean by that is there's no regulations on where they get their protein. There's no regulations on whether it has pesticides or herbicides or any of that stuff. And so we not only have like a whey protein formula, we also have a vegan one from pea protein, which is a big deal. That's really what sets us apart, is that it's clean. Now, there are, like, and I even go, you know, here in the United States, Jen, like there's this thing we have called Sam's Club, which is like this huge place where you can get anything you want in bulk. And, you know, you'll see like Vega protein shakes. Like you'll just see all these protein shakes that claim that they're clean. And so you're like, okay, so what's different here? Because this is like $1 a serving and we're like $3.50 a serving or $4 a serving. So like, why, what's the difference? It's usually because ours is clean. And then it's also that we have superfoods, and we get those superfoods. We don't just say, hey, ship them here. Darren Oline actually goes to where these superfoods originate, has an actual relationship with the farmers from that place to make sure that they stay clean there as well, that they are grown the way they are supposed to be grown to maintain their potency. And then we get them direct to our manufacturer, who then takes them and processes them below 112 degrees to make sure they keep their nutrient profile and nutrient density. And then it goes into our shake. Not to mention they actually worked it out to where it tastes good. I heard a really funny story where it took like 4 years to get the recipe to where it actually tasted good. And they would always taste test on Thursdays. And like, so Thursdays became the dreaded day in the company because it was like, oh, we have to taste Shakeology before they could find a formulation that actually tasted good. So anyways, like so much work went into this. And that's why it is more expensive than other shakes, is because we go to the countries of origin, and those superfoods, which this took me a long time to wrap my head around. But you'll see a lot where they advertise it as having the vitamins and nutrients as the same as 7 cups of salad, and you're going, what? Like how does that work? I don't even understand that. So there's 7 salads in the shake or what? But what it is when you have these foods like matcha, moringa, chlorella, you know, chaga mushroom, schisandra, chicory root, all of these things, they have double to triple the amount of vitamins and nutrients as broccoli or cauliflower. And so we're getting more, like we're basically packing more in than we'd be getting even from amazing foods like broccoli. So it's like, what it is that's why they're called superfoods, is because they have more nutrient density. So really, really cool. I could show you all sorts of resources, but this pretty much sums it all up. Once again, here's the retailing tips. Here's ways that you can create posts that will actually serve and attract the people who need Shakeology. And just so you guys know, the reason I'm sharing this with you is because if I had one problem in my business, it's that I undervalue the actual product that I value so much to my customers. I get all backwards and shy and weird because I don't want them to feel like I'm trying to sell them something. And so I forget how amazing this is and that this is why I signed up in the first place. And so if there was one thing that I don't think I'm doing well, it's sharing what we actually have. The workouts are easy to sell. People want good workouts. But then when I tell them about Shakeology, I feel like it's always the back burner thing, when really like we could totally be leading with this. And so I just want you guys to understand, like even my sister yesterday, she made me realize like, yeah, this is actually really amazing. You're right. These beach bars are better than most things on the shelf, which I'll show you in a second. But like, we just don't take it seriously because we're scared of being salesy by valuing our product too much. But our product is awesome. So there's this. And then of course there's more, but you guys can read that on your own. This just shows the difference in like all these other shakes that I said, like in supermarkets, why ours is different and better. They do not compare with other multi-level marketing networks just because of issues there, but you can find Shay Stanford if you want to write down her website. I think it's just Shay, SEAY, Stanford.com. She does all the product comparisons. Like she does not take any crap. Like she knows Shakeology is the best. It has cured her from multiple like autoimmune diseases. And so you can check her website out if you want product comparisons with like Plexus or anything else. But so there's that. Here's the beach bar. I'm not going to go into too much detail here at all because it is what it is. It's actual real food. So like, I mean, there it is, real food. And then what I like to look at is how it compares with other bars. So if you look at a Kind bar, we have like 4 more grams of protein there. The sugar is lower and the fiber is higher. I mean, just across the board, look at the sugar, you guys. I mean, Lair bar doesn't surprise me. Cliff bar doesn't surprise me. It has a lot of sugar. But like RX bar, I just didn't think it had that much. And so when you look at our bar compared to everyone else's and the ingredients in it, I'm like, well, shoot. And RX bar, they're like $2 a piece, right? Or more, maybe. And so our bars, if you are a coach, if you get the coach discount, they go to $2 a piece. So I'm like, well, shoot, this is something everyone's buying anyway. We might as well get them and get volume from it. So anyways, like when Bethany was like, oh, this is amazing, I was like I got excited and confident to share. And I was like, I should always feel this way because I feel this way about it. So like, why am I not sharing this? So anyways, I'm going to start sharing this kind of stuff more, not salesy. I'm not going to be a pusher, but I'm just going to say like this has, like I'm going to say has more protein than an RX bar, like in my little Instagram story where I show my bar. I used to just put my bar in there and do like a cute boomerang where it's up close. And I would just say my go-to snack. But now I'm just going to say my go-to snack has more protein than an RX bar because I know that's what everyone's favorite bar is right now. So I'm just going to start planting more seeds there because it's so worth it. And then, of course, retailing tips yet again. All of these have that. I'm just really going to start planting more seeds on the nutrition part of things. And they're so good, y'all. Just so you guys know, Success Club point wise on our beach bars, if someone orders the 3-box order on Home Direct, that is 2 Success Club points. So when they first launched, there was a month, I can't remember what it was, but there was a month where I needed the 2 Success Club points. So I just ordered it from my dad's account and got these 3 bars, and it lasted us for like 2 months or something like that. But that's one way you can like get Success Club points if you really, really need it, just so you guys know. If you're ever in a crunch, this is a good way to get it. So there's that. Daily Sunshine, this is the difference here is that Shakeology is a dense adult nutrition shake. For kids, it's more just a healthy snack. So I just want you guys to know like that's the difference. This is not considered a meal. We are not replacing children's meals. That's never going to be something that we do. It's all plant-based. That was crucial for me. Hank is allergic to dairy, so it was really awesome that this is all from pea protein and oats. And then it's got blueberries and bananas and apples and strawberries. It's got sweet potatoes and spinach. And then it's got healthy fats like omega-3 fatty acids from flaxseed. My kids have this once a day. They love it. Like once a day, Hank is like, I must shake. And so and this is not like Shakeology where you pretty much need to blend it for it to taste good, if that makes sense. I have to blend my Shakeology. But this, you can legitimately shake it up and it all dissolves and it's really, really good. So we take this on the go a lot too. Oh, and vitamin.
Lauren.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I just had a question about the beach bars.
Yes.
If they order 3 boxes on an HD order, you said it would last 2 months, but does it auto ship every month? Those 3?
It does,
but okay.
It can delay that or they can cancel it. You're not locked into it.
Okay.
So that's what I did. I ordered it, kept it for a month, and I think I delayed it for like that next month, but then I ended up canceling it. And now, to be honest with you, because Josh is one of my coaches on my right leg, we use 2 boxes on Home Direct to keep him as an active coach on my leg. So just to stay an active coach, like I think to be an active emerald, you have to have 50 PV, and 2 boxes does that. And so that's what he does. And we eat them all the time. Like by the time the next shipment comes in, we're like, where are the beach bars? So, and my kids, I know you'd had this question before. My kids do eat them and have no digestive issues from it. I would clearly know because I'm still wiping their butts. So they have no digestive issues. And I have started like having them so they only get half at a time. But yeah, it gives them no problems. And Hank is very sensitive, super sensitive. So there's that. And then the last thing I wanted to share was just the performance line. This is the whole product training guide for the whole performance line. I will say this, I am not training at a level where I need all of this. Like I'm just not, I do not think I need 4 shakes a day at this point. If I was doing, if I was training for a competition, yes, I would definitely go this route. But as of right now, I use Recover, which is the protein shake with the branched chain amino acids, which just help with muscle recovery. I love Energize. I use that about every other workout because I don't want my body to get like addicted to it in the sense where it can't work out without it. And then we love Hydrate, which is just our version of Gatorade. So I'll explain those really quick. Oh, and just a funny story. I like the backstories on these. So the guy who developed the performance line was working out at the same gym that Carl Deichler, who is our CEO, he works out at. And he had created these. He graduated from Harvard and had formulated these, performance line basically. And he creeped Carl in the gym to try it. And so Carl was like, I don't think so. Was totally freaked out. But he called him later and got him to headquarters, and they started looking at what he had developed and really putting an actual system together. And now it's incredible, and it's the performance line, the sponsored performance line of the Ironman, which is a big deal. So it's good stuff. It's not just oh, hey, we're a fitness company, we should make something. This is good stuff. So this is Energize, low dose caffeine from green tea. That's why I really like it. And the quercetin is what makes it crazy bright yellow. But quercetin is actually, this is what it is. It's shown to improve endurance and delay exercise-induced muscle fatigue. So it's plant-based, it's a performance enhancer, but that's what makes it bright yellow, no added colors. And then it has that amino acid for the lactic acid, which that's why I try not to be that girl, but I'm I really can tell a difference when I use Energize and when I don't, just with the muscle fatigue and even the focus, the mental focus I have when I use Energize is crazy without the crash at the end. We use Hydrate because of my kids. Everyone loves Gatorade, but the sugar content is psycho, truly psycho. It should be illegal, along with the colors that are added in it. But this does everything that Gatorade does, but it does it on a healthy level. So you got natural sugars with low dose carbs. Quercetin is in there again, and then it's got hydration, which I think I saw it listed out somewhere. Maybe it was down low. This is the Recover Shake. I love this stuff. It has the branched chain amino acids, like I said, which just help muscles build. They're the building blocks of protein, which creates muscle. So I've actually even noticed, even though this is formulated with whey and my body doesn't do well with dairy, I've actually noticed my face clears up more when I use this because of all the amino acids, because it helps produce collagen formation, which is good for skin and repair and all that stuff. So obviously I'm never going to guarantee that, but I have noticed that when I use this consistently. And then this is what I don't use, but I would if I was training. It's awesome. I just don't need it. It's Recharge. It's what you would take right before bed to help your muscles continue to build back overnight. So it's basically just an extra boost if you're truly shredding. So once again, I don't need it. I don't feel like it would really benefit me at this point. And then creatine, which you kind of have to be in a certain bracket to use creatine. It's more for men, to be perfectly honest. Or Jen, did you ever use creatine?
Yeah, I did when I was training.
Right.
For bodybuilding. Yeah.
So yeah, you would use it in that instance. I don't think you would just use it for everyday,
No, I quit using all of that as soon as I competed. I never took it again.
Yeah. So I don't really think it would be something you would need for what we do. But if you are a bodybuilder, if you know someone who is training, you can say, hey, look, I've got this stuff. It's really awesome. I just don't need it personally. And I don't think our customers really need it that much. That's why I don't push it, but know that you have that. And then really that's it, you guys. I just wanted to like emphasize that we have really incredible things, and yesterday made me realize that I don't take it seriously enough, especially with training you guys and showing you how much belief I have in it. Do y'all have any questions about anything?
Did you ever find out, Lauren, if the daily sunshine was available in Canada?
I didn't.
Do you know? No? I'll call today.
Let me just Google it really quick. Yeah, I forget that some things aren't allowed in other places like that. Like the UK has really strict guidelines as well.
And has anyone ordered that cookbook?
The Fixate one?
Yeah.
I'll show you.
Do you guys find that there's good recipes in it to like share with your challenge group and stuff, or was it worth it?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, for $15, which is what it would be for us, so probably around 20 for you. Yes, and it's very well put together. There's pictures for every single recipe. I really do like it, but I wouldn't say it's anything better than what we already have on Fixate, which is on BOD. So I don't know. And then she's coming out with another one with this ultimate portion fix. So it's kind of, she said it's like the sequel to this one.
Okay.
I still use this a lot. So I would definitely say if you want it, like if it's something you have your eye on, it's worth it. But I'm not going to say you have to have it to have good recipes, if that makes sense.
Right.
But I do love it. I use it a lot. All right. I'm not seeing anything where it says, okay. Yeah, I do not think Daily Sunshine. No, it's not available for sale in Canada, and neither is the Ultimate.
It's not.
It says, but they may become available in the future, but there is no target date.
Okay.
So that stinks.
Thank you. I know I've been looking for it for like a month. I'm like, oh, I got to get this stuff for the kids, and I can never find it.
It's so incredible. It's just been really good. The chocolate one is definitely, I think the strawberry one kind of tastes like kind of medicine-y, you know, just a little bit, but my kids love it. And the chocolate one tastes like chocolate milk. It really does. It's like Nesquik.
Oh.
I got it last year at the conference because I wanted Aurora to try it. And Aurora like opened up the chocolate one. She's like, it smells like that chocolate milk, like powder stuff. It's so good.
It is.
And then it really does taste good.
I wish you could have it. I'll let you know as soon as I have anything.
Please do. My son's a picky eater. I can usually get like at least a banana into him a day. So I'm like, if I could get him to drink that chocolate shake, we'd be good.
It's been awesome for me. I joke all the time that God gave me Beachbody just so I would know how to feed my 2-year-old. Like, I had no clue he was going to be heck with that. Oh. So yeah, that's all I got. We've got 6 minutes. I can keep going, but I'm not going to hold you guys on here if you don't have any more questions.
The Ultimate Portion Fix, when will that be available to take the training?
March 4th.
Okay. And you think it's worth it, hey, Lauren? Because like I'm not, like I shared with you that I'm not following the container system just from bodybuilding. I know how to eat for my body, but I would really like to educate myself more because the girls are asking me questions. Like one of the girls the other day asked me what she should count her cashew milk in her shake as, or does she need to count it? And I was quick to reply and say, no, I think you're okay not to count it. And then after I was kind of kicking my ass thinking, I just told my whole group that, and really that probably was not the right answer. So I'm kind of letting them all down now, right?
No, I wouldn't say you're letting them down by any means. I'll be honest. I do tell my challengers that if they are using unsweetened nut milk that like that. There's some things that was just like, let that slide. Like that's fine. But like, as far as if it is sweetened, it definitely counts as a carb. And there's been debate on whether or not it's actually counted as a blue container or not, depending, because it's more of a fat. So
Right.
there's just a little bit of so yes, I think for me, I want to take it just because like, and what I really am excited about is like, she's doing the training. So like if we sign up to do this, we get the training videos that are pre-recorded, but then they also put us in a Facebook group with her where she does live trainings. And then if you ask a question in that group, she answers you. So
Okay.
that's my big thing, which I mean, technically I could take this class. You guys could give me your questions. I could take them to her. It's fine. I wouldn't mind to do that. But I just personally, I want that. Like I want one-on-one, like she clearly knows what she's talking about. I think it's amazing.
Right.
And it's like what you said, like I'm also at the point where I could totally ditch the containers and be fine. But I love that I have this in a shareable way. Like,
yes.
Otherwise I would have nothing to give people. Like I could give them the workouts, but then it would be like, so how do I eat? And I'm like, I don't know. Here's how I eat. Why doesn't that work for you? You know what I mean? But I love that here's a whole system. Here's your containers. Here's all the recipes. And that's why I am so obsessed with Fixate. Now, one thing that people, like right now, keto is like whatever, the god of all people. And then there's some people that are vegan and all that stuff, which this is vegan friendly now, which is awesome because I think Autumn is mostly vegan at this point, just so you guys know that. But it is vegan. So it truly fits with everyone, like everyone's needs. So that's what I love. Like, I feel like I can help anyone and not just people who have my metabolism, if that makes sense.
Yeah. So we would sign up on March 4th then, or can we sign up now?
Yeah.
Okay. March 4th.
It's the coach window, which this is the first time they're doing this too. I'm so excited about everything. Sorry. I'm just pumped. So usually we all get to sign up the same day that customers do, but this is the first time they're letting coaches get access to something first. And what I mean by that is we are allowed to, even if you don't want to be certified, like you just want the program itself, they're letting coaches buy that 2 weeks in advance before they release it to customers so that we can say we've looked through it and tried it. And because here's what usually happens is like, even with Transform 20, we all bought it the same day. And so my customers were already asking me questions and I'm like, I don't know, I haven't looked at it yet. So they're giving us 2 weeks to really get familiar with it and kind of train us on it and then let us buy it, and then let us have like a launch for our customers. So it used to be that only the people that had done the pilot test group got to do that, but now they're letting all coaches do that in a sense. So I'm really pumped. March 4th is when that starts.
Okay.
I think it's going to kick us off here in like 20 seconds. So just giving you guys.
Okay, bye.
Bye.